Hello, welcome, and have a seat beside the bonfire, your weekly games news and discussion podcast. I am your host, Dan Emmons, and I'm joined, as always, by my co host, Alex Hurley. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I am doing very fine. Just got off work a little bit ago, and I have been catching up on quite a few games that I'm happy to talk about today.
As have I, one in particular. But I think everybody knows what the discussion is going to be. But on that note, we will
My
be
lord.
starting our first live stream this coming Thursday. Um, it'll probably go live around. How does like 10 sound?
I don't
It
see that being a
releases
problem. I'm fairly
the
certain I'm off that day. I mean, worst case scenario, we pushed it back a couple hours. They have me on third shift, so I would be going in at 10 if they did decide to make me work. So worst case scenario, we push it back and go ahead and stream in the morning instead.
well, we can't because
Well,
what
not the
we're
morning. I
streaming
mean,
it
like,
hasn't released yet.
I
Oh,
mean,
the
mid
next.
afternoon. Yeah.
Well, because it releases at 9.
Oh yeah, no, I'm off that day, so we should be fine.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I was just saying, worst case scenario, if I do have to go in, I would go in at exactly 10, so we would start at 9 when it happens,
Yeah, right.
and at least go for an hour. And maybe we can get Tim to hop in on that to like cover if I have to do a dip. If worst case scenario, like I
I'm
said, like
fine
one
with
in a
that.
million chance.
Yeah. Well,
Honestly,
I
we should get
mean,
Tim out on it anyways,
if
if we
he's
can.
available.
Yeah,
Um, and for anybody, who the fuck is Tim? It's just our good buddy. He's I've known him for a long time, and
as have I.
he loves games. And he was supposed to be on today, but unfortunately, he had some other obligations. So, anyways, let's get right into it with the news. And by the way, we will. I'll probably post something beforehand somewhere. Probably on the YouTube and like Twitter or whatever. But
And I'm sure I'll
um,
put something on TikTok as well.
yeah, before we end up going live. But
Yes.
either way, you'll probably see it.
I might attempt to stream live. I don't think I can stream on our TikTok yet, but I could stream on my own account. And if worst case scenario, go to I think it's pull up my own TikTok. I can never remember my own name. I'm currently HUJSJAS 2363 or HugeAss 2363 for those who I just wanted to spell it perfectly for y'all.
Okay.
To be specific, I don't know how well the camera will see it, but I'll try. The last time I tried to do it, it didn't work so great, but we'll see.
Um, but yeah, we'll get right into it. Toward the back half,
We'll
it's
add it
gonna
in
be
the
a bunch.
description
Okay. Um,
if we do decide to stream on my TikTok.
Halo Studios reportedly outsourced campaign evolved to 15 studios as Microsoft weighs involving Activision's Sledgehammer games in the process. What do you think about that, Alex?
Oh shit!
And I'll go ahead and name off a few. Well, most of them.
I will
The list
say
of
it
studio.
explains a lot of the complaints some people have had because maybe those things were outsourced by another company to another company.
Yeah.
I'm coming in as a learner here. I don't know.
WCCF Tech is where I found this article. A new report from Insider Rebs Gaming claims that Halo Studios is increasingly relying on outsourced development for its future projects following heavy use of external studios on the recently launched Halo Campaign Evolved, as well as the canceled multiplayer game codenamed Project Echtra. According to report, the strategy traces back to comments from Halo Studios head Pierre Hintz, who developers reportedly said intended to outsource as much development as possible. Hintz was also recently the subject of a claim of mismanagement and harassment. Rebs Gaming says the credits for Halo Campaign Evolved confirm that all areas of development were outsourced across 15 different studios. The list of studios include Arrival, FX Chamber, Devoted, Digic, Keyword Studios, Sparksoft, Snowden Studios, which is owned by Keywords, whatever. Skybox Labs, Sprung Studios, Virtuos, Sparks, who is also owned by Virtuos, Ninja Theory, Turn 10, and Rare. What? Why?
I don't.
I mean, I understand if you're trying to get like this multiplayer thing off the ground, but like at the same time, 15? Like you didn't want to do any of the work?
I, uh,
And I guess the greater question is how do you feel about not only Activision, but Sledgehammer being the people that might build the future Halo games?
I mean, as I was like, I always want to have high hopes. I always want to try, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, maybe.
And I guess to put it into perspective, let's see, which ones did they make? They made the original Modern Warfare 3, they made Advanced Warfare, World War 2, Black Ops 4, the
Yeah,
more recent Modern Warfare. Oh wait, no, those were assisting, by the way. Sorry.
gotcha.
They made Vanguard. They assisted Infinity Ward on Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and assisted Treyarch and Raven with Black Ops 6 and 7.
I mean, with that being said, I mean, I have high hopes. I feel like
They can't do any worse, right?
yeah, exactly. Like
I mean,
they
maybe,
have what it
but
takes. Is basically what I'm getting at. They have what it takes to do it, but
and I mean, if
you know,
you like everybody hates on Advanced Warfare because it was so out there,
I mean, to
but
me, I actually had fun playing it. I kind of liked running along the walls and blasting people. I kind of
that's
liked the X-ray
because
skeletons, but it was new and it was out there.
but it's also just the fact that it's a Call of Duty game. But you know, if that was in a Halo game,
That would be
maybe it
fucking awesome.
wouldn't have been so bad. I don't know about wall running, but
I mean, I've always been a fan of wall running. I mean,
I liked it in Titanfall 2.
to each their own on it,
That
but
shit
like,
feels
I feel
crisp.
like it's something that's like it's realistic in a futuristic warfare setting. Like, there's like
Yeah,
it's realistic to me. It makes sense. Aim at the wall when you're shooting if you don't like it. Like,
yeah.
it's not that hard to comprehend. Just like they go to the wall run, arc. It kind of you're gonna at least get them like halfway down. And if you don't
It,
get them, if you're with your team, the guy behind you is gonna get them and probably get whoever is behind them because they're gonna be like, oh god, the guy who's like badass enough to actually try that died.
It is also very satisfying just like getting the drop on somebody from above.
It true, exactly. Like when it work, like there's
Just makes you
satisfaction
feel
on
cool.
both ends. Like you feel cool if you get the
Yeah,
guy, and you feel cool if you pull it off. I see
this
no
is true.
problem with it. I mean, that's my opinion, though. I can't.
But I will say when you don't pull it off, man, you feel like a dumbass. Like, because I can't tell you how many times, like, you know that map in Black Ops 3? I think it was the Bows map on
Yeah,
zombies. I
yeah.
can't remember the exact name of it, but there was that
We played a lot
part
of
where you
that.
have to wall run around the like pyramid or whatever. I can't tell you how many times I started it, almost got to the end, and then like the wall run just was like, nope, that's not a wall. And then I just fell, and I'm like, cool.
I mean, maybe that was kind of intentional because it was a test, but also like, I don't know.
I don't think you guys can hear it, but this fucking cricket right outside of my door.
I don't hear it
Uh,
at all, guys. I swear.
yeah, it keeps fucking with me. Um, anyways, I have nothing to say about Halo more than you guys have heard me go on a fucking diatribe at this point. So just fucking get it together, man. I don't care if you give it to
Unfortunately, as
somebody
much as I
else,
can say
but
towards it, I played a lot of Halos. I usually play them for a week at a time. I played campaign involved maybe 3 times. And I don't know. I like it. I want to
same.
like it. I want to like it so much, but like I don't know. I don't know how to describe. I just haven't picked it up since. I went back to Warhammer and I tried out a new game and I enjoyed it for a little bit the other night too. And we'll talk about that later.
It just goes back to the same thing I've been saying. Like, why are we paying you to develop Halo and be the shepherd of this franchise if you're literally, we can even trust you to make campaign evolve by yourself, and your name is Halo Studios. Moving on.
I mean, it's
Uh,
like, kind of got a second there. Like, I mean, it's like your name brand. Come on, why are you
yeah,
outsourcing so
exactly.
much?
Like, which
Like, that's supposed to be your main boy, your title. Like, if you're like, you shouldn't be like hard pressed to do anything else but that. I mean, that's. I mean, yeah, you should, but that's your title piece. That's your crown. That's your cherry on the cake.
I mean, I always
Or
just bring
pie
it
or
back
whatever.
to like there would not be an Xbox without Halo.
Honestly,
You owe your entire brand to Halo, at least in my opinion. Like it
as
was
well
the
as mine, I
console
kind of have to
seller.
second him on that.
Halo 2 was like the shit because I mean at least at the time of the original Xbox, name any other original IP that like is still relevant. Not many, if any.
I I know there's some, but none come to my mind.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately, and I'm not even just saying that to be mean. Like I'm trying to think of anything else.
Yeah, exactly. But it just it's sad, but it is what it is, and we'll see what happens, I guess.
Like I said, I'm just a
Or
guy. I'm no expert. I don't know. I can't think of
I
anything else
don't
off the top of my head. Nothing's caught my eye.
I don't see them surviving if they're talking about giving it to somebody else.
I mean,
To be honest,
Halo's always gonna
the
have their diehard
studio,
fans. It's
the
like I've said.
studio.
Oh yeah, the studio. My fault.
I
My
don't see
apologies.
them surviving
Yeah, I'm about to say the game
because
itself's gonna
why
survive.
would you?
There's diehard fans. I'm one. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
buy every Halo, even
yeah.
if they're bad. I'll admit it. I'll complain about them, but I'll still play them. I
For
hate it,
better
but
or
I love. I mean, I
worse,
don't hate it. I mean, it's Halo. You can't just not play Halo. When there's a new Halo, you gotta play it. It's a childhood thing. I gotta.
for better or worse, there's always going to be Halo.
Exactly.
Whether it's good, eh, I mean, you
Halo
tried
is
this
still
many times
always
and failed.
loved, but we complain sometimes when we don't like it.
It's. I mean, I wouldn't bitch if I didn't care.
Exactly. Precisely.
It it was. It is the perfect multiplayer game at the
It is.
time that it happened. It might not be that same way in this kind of environment, but you've had this long to adapt and you just haven't. Like Infinite was a really good start and I really enjoyed the gameplay and the multiplayer,
I did.
but
That held my attention for a couple months. We played it quite a few times, Dan, if you don't remember.
mhm.
It was fun for a good while. It just didn't keep attention. Like after a while it
Well,
just kind of like got stale, I feel like,
the problem
at least
is
on my end.
that Forge was late. You only had so many like maps. The co-op,
Forge is my favorite part about any Halo too. That's the
what
thing. I love
I think was
forging worlds and just like making game modes. It's so much
it
fun.
co-op? I don't know if it was co-op or if it was split screen. Maybe it was both, but they weren't included from launch, and I'm like, dude, like those are the things that you come to Halo for. You play the campaign with your buddies, and then you go online, you beat ass.
Exactly.
But I don't know. Moving on. We
Yeah, I
will
suppose.
see what happens with Halo in the coming months and or years. But until then, Sony holds off on PlayStation 6 launch date amid chips shortages. In a Wall Street Journal interview, Hiroki Totoki explained that memory chip shortages will keep prices high through the fiscal year of 2027, making it tough to pin down a PS6. Did I say PS5 or 6?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Don't know.
I didn't catch
Whatever.
it. I apologize.
PS6 launch or price. Sony's shifting focus to entertainment like games, movies, music, and anime to leverage its franchise better. Fans seem okay with the wait, noting that PS5 has plenty of life and raising questions about prices, physical media, and whether a new console is truly needed yet. I think pretty much everybody knew this was coming. In my personal opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, I think the majority, we don't need a PlayStation 6 anytime soon. But we're gonna get
Unfortunately,
one
on my end with my
at least.
PC, I mean, I
I
still
th-
love my PS5. There's just so much more, still so much more potential with it. Like, I don't see the need to upgrade yet.
yeah. Well, that is my biggest problem with PlayStation since the 5 launched is I understand going after the live service initiative because that's where the money is. You know that you make the most money you make on PlayStation as PlayStation aren't your Uncharted's and Bloodborne and et
Yeah,
cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It is Fortnite and Roblox and all these live service things. And you don't own any of that, so you have to share your profit.
yeah,
Or you know what I mean?
yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I don't blame them for going for it, but where I'm going with this is I feel like we've been robbed
Oh,
at in the fact that you know the PS5's been out since what 2019,
I think so. Yeah,
2020.
something like that. I can fact check you real quick if you want.
Yeah, go for it. But
Okay.
um we've not had a single Naughty Dog game that has come out yet.
2020, November 12th.
That's what I that's what I figured. Um Naughty Dog still hasn't went
Yeah.
and they were on a live service thing. Don't get me wrong, that's the only one I was mad that they canceled. But if you knew that they had to support it, why would you put them on it? Um,
Yeah. Exactly.
we got Demon Souls right when it came out, and
Oh, great game,
then
by the way.
you put fucking Blue Point on a God of War live service game. You cancel it, then you shut the studio down. Don't get me wrong, I think there was more behind the scenes in the fact that they didn't want to keep doing remakes and
Yeah,
shit like that. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I am all for creative freedom and getting to do what you do, but that's not why we fucking bought you. Like, sorry. If that was the case, then we wouldn't have bought you.
exactly.
You know, like you made two really, really, really good remakes. But anyways, it's stuff like
Exactly.
that where I'm like, either they haven't went, like certain studios haven't went, or they never got the chance to go and were shut down, or the game was canceled. It's just that's what I mean. Like, there's
Yeah.
still room for these people to go, and I get like Naughty Dog's supposed to go with Intergalactic, but beyond that, not much. Like, let me put it this way: this either the same year or the year after, um, the PS5 came out, Wolverine was announced, and it's just now coming out. Spider-Man
Yep.
2 was announced alongside Wolverine,
Hmm.
and that came out forever ago.
Which,
Is not necessarily Sony's fault, but
yeah.
it's just frustrating.
No, I completely understand. And quite frankly, I mean, I get it, but it doesn't fully make sense at the same time. Because the games, I mean, Spider Man, I mean, yeah, they've had the mechanics for it for a good long time. The games have always been great.
Right. A lot of
Wolverine's a little
it's,
bit different. They've had good games with him, but like I don't know, maybe they needed to put a lot more work into it to get it right.
well, then they had that big ass leak where like people
Oh
saw a
yeah,
lot of
true.
early gameplay and were talking shit, and I'm sure that didn't feel good.
No,
And then they had a Venom game going,
yeah.
but then Tony Todd died. So then
Uh,
I don't know what's going on with that. I have heard all the way up to it should be coming out soon to that shit was canceled a long time ago. So
I mean, I'm hoping coming out soon, but
I mean, you're going to
I can
have to,
see.
I see, I get wanting to like keep his legacy and yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, if you want Venom to continue being a part of this story, you're gonna have to replace him at some point. So,
Yeah. And I mean,
oh
I'm sure
yeah,
there's plenty of capable.
oh for sure.
Yeah. You
Um,
already know what I was getting at. I just didn't want to use
yeah,
the wrong word.
yeah. There's plenty of people that could take that role, but
Absolutely. But also at the same
and
time, it's touchy, man, especially when like a lot of people
yeah,
care about
right.
the original. You know what I mean? Like especially like I mean, think about it like how everybody felt about Hugh Jackman, like finally put hanging his claws up. And then when he came back, like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. And then I know they had a multiplayer Spider-Man game that they were working on, and then they canceled that, I believe,
Oof.
which would have been
Oh
really cool.
no. Yeah.
But I can see how that would get really hectic, and you got to do that right. Then, like,
It definitely would have to be like 14 based at best. Like
who do
that
you
many red
fight as
climbers.
four Spider-Men? You know, like who stands a
Um,
fucking chance?
I can think of quite a few things in
At
Marvel
least
Universe.
in terms
Like
of,
Spider-Verse wise, like,
and you can't go off of Marvel universe because that's not the same universe.
oh yeah,
In
Spider-Verse.
this universe, it seems like every fucking superhero besides Spider-Man is lazy as shit. The Avengers
Oh
aren't
yeah.
even at the tower anymore. Uh Daredevil is like not active. Doctor Strange
What about
has
Doom?
his sanctum, but what, Doctor Doom?
Yeah.
No idea.
I'd say
Hasn't been
he'd be a good
established
he'd
in
be a
the
good
universe
person to
yet.
fight with for Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, you got to think. Wolverine, the X-Men hasn't even started yet, but I don't know what the timeline of that is. So
Uh, I mean, shit.
I don't know if it's
Well, if anyone knows, please
yeah,
educate us in the comments.
yeah. If you've heard anything or know anything, I don't know
I would love to know.
when it takes place versus Spider-Man one and
I mean,
one
even if the
Miles
game got
Morales and two.
canceled, this like sounds like lore that I would love to read in and learn about.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What got canceled?
Oh, I thought you started talking about. I thought we were still talking about that for multiplayer
Oh,
Spider-Man game.
oh well, yeah. I guess I was, but I was mainly talking about uh, Wolverine.
Oh, my. Okay, well, same thing for both. If you know anything about either, we would love to learn more.
But yeah, that's really all I gotta say on PS6 launch date getting held off. That's fine. Keep doing it
Yeah, honestly, like make
because
it the
I
best you
don't want it right
possibly
now.
can. Yeah, I mean,
And
we
yeah,
don't need an
yeah.
upgrade yet.
I mean, if you don't want to but I also think that PS6 is going to be the same way that, well, actually more so, is that I'm firm, at least in the climate we're in, that PS5 and PS6 are going to run simultaneously.
I
And
mean,
I don't think there's going to be exclusive. Well, there probably gonna is going to be some exclusives for it, but
well, I mean, correct
more
me
in
if I'm
terms
wrong.
of
In like some terms, like don't the PS4 and the PS5 somewhat run simultaneously? Like you can
uh,
play some games together and whatnot.
it,
I'm not saying like full on, but I feel
it's
like it's kind
ramping
of was
down.
already kind of working towards that, and like upgrading like to the PS5 and PS6 thing.
It's just now recently, um,
I could
where
be
like
wrong.
Call of Duty's not going to PS4 this year, starting this year, which
Oh, okay.
means if Call of Duty's not doing it, then it's over.
I mean,
But
yeah.
but yeah, for a while, like Ragnarok's on PS4. I feel like some other things are, but I feel
I've
like
been
it
seeing a lot of
in
TikToks of, like, people talking about how their PS5s are going PS4s are going at the new game because it's still able to be played on it. Like, I mean, Ragnarok was one of them, and I think there was a couple other ones where that joke was getting made because they would try to run it on their PS4 and their fans would be going crazy.
the irony is when I got the PS4 Pro, I got it used. Bad decision, but mine did that, dude. I used to stream, and I would stream some games off of my PS4 because I didn't have like a capture card or anything,
Yeah.
and it would be so loud that I have my headphones on, game audio all the way up, and I can fucking hear it over that shit.
Oh,
It would be in my recordings all the time. It was awful.
that's insane.
Couldn't tell you what the hell was wrong with it, but it ran fine. Like it never stuttered or overheated or anything. It's just loud as fuck. Sound like a jet engine. Like it sounds like it's gonna explode, but it never got that
Yeah.
hot.
I think I
I
had an
don't.
Xbox 360 like that back in the day where it just like no matter what I did, it just ran super hot, super loud, but it was always fine. Never blew up or anything.
I don't think I ever really had too many consoles that I was like,
I mean, it was one my dad fixed. I mean, he's good with electronics and stuff. I'm not saying he did anything wrong, but it would always run
no.
super loud, super hot. It had the red ring of death and he got it to work again somehow. I don't know how he did it.
Ironically, I think. Well, I guess not ironically, but I think Nintendo's the only consoles that I've ever had that like I've never had a problem with a single Nintendo ever.
No, honestly, now that I think about it, I've never had one run loud or hot or anything.
Because
I think they're extra cautious about that, though. I think they stay like a step behind on quality just because of that.
I know my skinny PS2, that thing is a piece of garbage. I'm that is the only time that I'm like
That Kairi
Sony
right
should be
there actually still
ashamed.
runs to this day, and it's great.
What is it?
My PS2, my original one right there.
Is it a fat or a
It's a
skinny?
fat one.
Oh yeah, well that's why.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. My fat
This
one still runs good.
so I got it for Christmas. It was like a silver one, and I got it with a bundle with I think it was Guitar Hero 2. It would run so hot that the game couldn't even fucking run because it would be skipping. So I mean, it's a
Jesus.
timing based game, so there's no way to
Yeah,
play it.
there's no way. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna be fine.
And the same PS2, because I had to fucking rock it for a while. Um, so I Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, and I fucking binged the holy shit out of it.
Oh, of course.
It burned a fucking hole, or not a hole, but like a ring into my disc.
I remember you telling me about that back in the day when we were kids. Oh
I
my
wish I still
god.
had the copy.
No, because I remember because I think it happened to I it wasn't that PS2, it was my cousin's, but I had played God, what game? It was my Guitar Hero 3. And I don't know what problem they had. I think they had like something in their disk drive that broke out and it was actually scratching the disc,
Mm.
but it cut like a perfect ring into my Guitar Hero 3 disc, and I was so pissed because I got that for Christmas. Oh, I remember that day.
I just think
It
it's
was
great.
cousin or a friend, I can't remember.
Was it just reading that part of the disc over and over and over? And because why the fuck was the laser on it on that spot constantly? Like that much that it burned a fucking hole.
I'm not sure.
It
At
is
least on
crazy.
my end, I know for the fact of it was actually a piece of metal cutting into the disc.
Right.
But for your
Yeah.
thing, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it could have been the same thing and was trying to read it that fast. Maybe yours was just smaller, so it like actually like because thermal energy and friction and stuff, it might have
You
actually done
know,
that.
I think I do kind of remember it spinning like
Crazy
extra
fast.
fast.
Yeah, it
So
might have been
maybe
that.
you're
You might have
right.
just had the similar
Yeah.
problem where something was just a little bit loose and scratching into the disc, and it was actually
Could have,
moving so
yeah.
fast that it burned.
All this to say, don't, if, I know retro's and what retro is like these days, but don't settle. Buy a fat PS2. Don't buy the skinny ones. You'll regret it.
No, I 100% agree.
And also, those things are man,
I mean, from what I've
you
also seen, like, I'm pretty sure the
you set
skinny
the
ones
thing
are more
down.
expensive nowadays now. So, like, buying a fat
Probably.
one's actually I think, I might be wrong.
Well, I
But when I was last I looked, I saw a fat PS2 for, like, way cheaper than a skinny one. I'm like, "Oh, shit, I'll buy that." So, I mean,
I could be
that one's my
wrong.
original one. That one's the one I always had even when we were kids. I mean, I'm missing
Sorry,
a couple controllers now, but it still runs perfectly fine, turns the game on, turn everything. I just can't do anything with the controller.
I could be wrong, but I don't think I have seen since I had that skinny PS2. I don't think I have actually seen one since.
I saw one
Legitimately.
when I went to the game store that other day, that one we talked that I,
Oh
gave a
yeah,
shout out for. I saw a couple, but, like, there wasn't a lot. I think a lot of the skinny PS2s are either I don't know, maybe they're breaking, and I don't know, or
dude.
maybe people are just buying them and keeping them now. I don't know, they were kinda flimsy, like, I could see them, like, breaking over time, and there just not being a lot more, and the fat ones just last
That's
longer because 'cause
true.
they're fat. It could just be
Um,
because of lack of care, but that's a theory, I don't know.
so funny story. Um, me and Leslie, stopped at I think it was called We Buy Games, I believe is what it's called.
Oh, yeah, I've
You know,
been there. I mean, I've been to a branch of it before. I know what you're talking about. I don't
but
know if I've been to that specific one.
this one was fucking weird.
Oh?
So
Where
we
was this one
enter.
at before real quick?
Uh,
If you
couldn't tell you,
can.
man.
Never
I
mind.
don't fucking
I was
remember.
say, if you can mention it, we can't.
Um, I'll look it up afterward, but um, so we went there. We stopped by there to go to a different store, and I just so happened to see it, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's go check it out." But it was weird. Like the second we entered, you could tell it used to be a GameStop, like automatic, like same setup.
Was it at Anderson?
It might be. I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right.
Is it
Actually,
right by a Kroger?
I don't
Like, in the same
think
strip?
so.
Like, if you went to
It
the end of
might
the
have
strip, there
been.
was a Kroger?
It might have been.
If it,
But
I know the exact one. If case, and it did in fact used to be a GameStop. That was where I got Pokemon Sun and Moon on the early night release.
mm,
Leslie was actually with me that day. She would be the one to know.
but yeah, it was fucking weird. But they did have a lot of retro shit, but it was nice looking at games that I like. I literally, it was like we were in a fucking museum where I'm like, you see this one that's like 200 something fucking dollars. I bought that shit years and years ago for like $20
I
because
think
they had Silent Hill
actually,
2 in there for like $200, and I'm like, I
I think
literally
this one
paid.
over here is actually pretty expensive.
Actually, I think I paid less than 20 for that because I bought that in a bundle with my current PS2. I think it came with that, like Metal Gear Solid 2 and Sly Cooper and a couple of things.
I apologize for that. My mic came out.
Yeah, cool.
I could still hear you, but I was worried about that. But I was going to show this. I think this guy's a little expensive.
Which guy? Oh, yeah,
Majora's
probably is.
Mask.
I don't know. I don't really look. I don't really look anything up
I don't know.
anymore, to be
I've
honest.
been meaning to replay it. I actually kind of like happened upon it for a very like cheap price, but I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know. I'll look it up later, but it's a nice one. It's one of my favorites in my collection, and it's all gold looking.
Actually, let me see it again. No, I don't. Well, it probably is worth something, but I think the one that goes for a lot is the one that has the. It's like almost holographic, but not. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
It's like
I know the one.
it's like
That one
the
goes for a lot more
scratchy
than like
shit.
that one goes a lot more for a couple hundred. That one's a lot
Yeah,
more
that's what I
expensive than
figured.
that.
Well, it's like the gold fucking cartridge for Zelda 1 and shit like that. But anyways, we got so crazy. Well, I guess it kind of was a little on topic, but anyways, we will move on to I really hope I say this because I say this right because I'm horrible at names. Hayden
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Panettiere.
It's worth $169. That's what this is worth apparently.
Huh? That's not bad.
We'll see. It's mine though. I'm not giving it up.
Hayden God, I am so bad. Hayden Panettiere. I don't know. I can't. Anyways,
yeah.
Best known in games as the voice of Kairi and the mocap and voice actor for Sam in Until Dawn, has sadly passed away. She will forever be in our hearts, so I'd like to encourage you out there to maybe play Until Dawn or Kingdom Hearts this week, as we remember a voice that touched very many touched so many lives. I was very sad to hear that. And she was only 6 days away from her next birthday, which is very sad. From what I have heard, don't quote me. And this is not. I don't know for a fact or anything, but from what I see, there might be a legal investigation going on, and I think her ex or current boyfriend may have been involved in something.
Oh.
So yeah, it may be a murder, which is also horrible.
Deeply saddening.
But this is not this is not the paparazzi podcast. So
nope.
Moving on.
I mean, I would at least like to say, like,
go ahead.
I definitely agree. Please play a Kingdom Hearts game. I encourage you. She touched a lot of hearts. May she rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I enjoyed her in Kingdom Hearts as Kairi for, I think she was only in 1 and 2, I believe.
I mean, still,
Um,
those are my two favorites.
and Until Dawn, like
Oh yeah, yeah,
her character Sam was awesome. I
perfect.
like I
Until
no matter
Dawn
what,
is
I
hard to
always
play
tried to get
too.
her to
Take some time
survive.
to play if you can, in honor of her.
Hmm. And moving on to Warner Brothers Interactive has confirmed that a sequel to Hogwarts Legacy, the 2023 Harry Potter game that sold more than 22 million copies, is in development. In its latest financial earnings report, the company refers to it as the second installment of Hogwarts Legacy, stopping short of giving it an official title. Developer Avalanche, which made the first game, is presumably the primary studio behind this sequel. What do you think about that?
I'm deeply excited for this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Dan. I was a big fan of Hogwarts Legacy. If you look at my TikTok, I even got a couple videos of me playing it. And I also heard that there is a chance for multiplayer, and that is something that deeply interests me as well. I'm looking forward
I
to hearing
heard
more
that
about
too.
this and talking more about it.
I always found it strange that this game did so good because if you remember when this game came out, it outsold Call of Duty that year.
It did. And ironically enough, there was a lot of controversy with it. At least
Oh, well,
in
yeah.
my personal life, there was a lot of people who were complaining about it. I can't remember the specific reasons why, but even
Well,
despite that,
J.K.
it
Rowling
kept going on. I
is
mean,
the
yeah,
reason why.
let's not get into that. That's a whole rabbit
Yeah.
hole. We'll talk for hours
Uh,
about that. I'm not can't say I'm the biggest fan of her, but she did tell a good story. I'll give her that.
and I just want to say this just in general. Um, as Cole Phelps once said from LA Noir, friends who want to stay friends don't talk about religion or politics.
Precisely.
So, but I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was an excellent like action adventure game. It really captured the spirit of the. No offense, I love the books, but it captured a lot of the
Movie?
warmth and like atmosphere of the movies.
Exactly. I agree as well.
The sense of discovery inside the castle and out in the world. Hogsmeade, like, dude, it was just a fantastic game.
I have
Um,
to agree. I feel like I mean, I can't really say the only expectation it did meet for me is I really wanted to play freaking oh my god. It always escapes me. What's the name of it?
Quidditch.
Quidditch. Yep. I
Yeah.
apologize. The name always escapes me. I'm terrible with names.
Well, I guess
I really wanted to play that.
that's a good point. Is you'd think with a game that's sold that good, you would have released DLC because apparently there was some in development, but they canceled it.
From what I've like got, I mean, I from what I see here, heard in rumors, and like I said, no sources. I believe it's because they wanted to direct all focus to the second game.
Yeah,
It's
and
like this already
I can
sold great.
respect
We
that.
already got everything we needed out of this, and now we can make an even better second game.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe that's what I hope for. And perhaps it
I
will have footage and multiplayer. I really hope for the multiplayer, at least like duels or something. Like maybe some competitive games amongst like teams of 3 or 4. That would be cool.
you would think if something was this big, and please don't if you're not gonna make it good, but you would think with like how big the Harry Potter, well, I guess like Wizarding World like IP is just in
Yeah.
general, you'd think there would have been like some type of MMO or something by now. But then again, I say that and there's still, well, I guess there
I
is a
mean, I
Game of
think
Thrones
there
one now.
is. I was say I think there is like some level of MMOs. I can't say they're like official.
Yeah, oh yeah, I doubt it, but you know what I mean? Like you'd think there would be something big by
Yeah.
now by somebody.
Exactly. I mean, especially
But
with the way so many studios went. I mean, like think like ESO, for example. Like a lot of people seem to turn to the MMO aspect of things. At least for like a time period, there was a lot of MMOs coming out.
Well, because it's kind of weird. Because like it seems like they kind of Warner Brothers kind of like whores Game of Thrones out in terms of like, hey, you want to make a Game of Thrones game? You want to make a Game of Thrones game? You want to make a Game of Thrones game? But with like Batman and DC and
Yeah,
Hogwarts or Harry Potter and shit, like they kind of keep it close knit,
yeah.
which is I don't know, kind of weird. Anyway, yeah,
Anyways,
I'm
yeah,
excited. I
me too.
I hope it comes out sooner than later because it's been
I mean, honestly, I kind
how
of hope
long's
it
it
comes out a
been?
little later. We got a lot of good games coming out soon.
That's very true.
My wallet can't handle that.
Yeah.
I'm already not
Uh,
keeping up with it this year. I can already guarantee it. I'm gonna miss out on a couple games at least for a while.
it's February
Hopefully
10th,
not GTA 6, but
2023.
I definitely can't say I'm not pre-ordering it. Probably gonna have to buy it after it
Uh,
comes out.
it's been 3 years, and you already got the systems in place. I'd imagine it's well into development, but who knows? We'll see how it goes, and I'll definitely play it. Please don't release it alongside something else, because whatever you do is gonna get buried. Um, moving on to canceled Star Wars game. Um, that was kind of a Bioware style ARPG was recently discovered thanks to an anonymous Echtra, which I believe was the studio employee who posted Magellan, which is like the code name, I guess, development materials as part of their portfolio. We now know more details about the what the developer was working on with the Star Wars role playing game before Zigna shuttered the studio. First, the two protagonists, a Jedi Twi'lek, labeled in gameplay materials as the Hunted Jedi, and a Mandalorian warrior known as the Exile. In-game files also refer to them as a cleric and triggerman. Secondly, it looks as though there would be multiplayer with players able to fight as the Jedi or Mandalorian, mowing down stormtroopers, droids, and even more creatures. What do you think about that?
Hmm. I mean, I'm very disappointed that it got canceled if that's the case. That sounds like a really like fun and enjoyable game to play for one.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have had to see gameplay on it. It
I
does
mean, the
kind
idea
of
of it
look
sounds
weird,
great.
like the design of the characters
Yeah.
kind of looks not just kind of seems out of place.
Yeah, I
At
see what
least
you
the
mean.
helmet on the Mandalorian looks weird, and then her whole fucking outfit looks crazy. um, yeah, I don't. I would have had to have seen something from it for me to be sad about it. To be
Yeah.
honest,
I kind
um,
of agree there, but
and if I'm being also honest, I am so low on Star Wars at all.
there's a lot of Star Wars all the time coming out. I can kind of feel
There's
that.
too much of it. A lot of it's just, I'll just say straight up bad, in my opinion.
It just
Not
feels
all
like
of
we're
it.
getting flooded with Star Wars constantly. I mean, not all of it. Some of it's great, but some of it's
Well,
he
the
didn't
part
have
that
to do
bothers
that.
me is, I mean, maybe I'm just projecting, but I feel like there has been a big clamoring for like, hey, can we get like the old Republic in live action or like animated or anything? And they
Which
just
oh my god, that
ignore
would be
you.
so cool. I mean, the old
Like,
Republic, like all the coolest stuff happened and stuff like in that era. All the coolest shit, the coolest Sith lords, everything.
well, not only that, but it's just such a unexplored thing because like you got
Yeah.
to think it's gotten you've gotten Knights of the Old Republic 1, Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, and then you got the
Mm,
MMO and a few books, and that's like basically it.
exactly. And like I just want to know
which I
so
know
much
kind
more
of
about
sounds
it.
like a
And all
lot,
of my
but
favorite characters kind of come from that era, and that it sucks because there's so little from it.
oh yeah, I mean like IG-88, Revan,
Revan, I love
Nihilus.
Revan. Revan and Nihilus are probably my two favorite
Um,
characters in all of Star Wars. I'm not even
oh
gonna lie
wait,
to you.
did I say IG-88? I mean I meant fucking HK-47.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Um,
Revan and Nihilus are two of my personal favorites in all of Star Wars fiction.
Canderous, Bastila,
Exactly.
um, none of the Jedi Council because they all fucking suck,
Yeah,
and they're kind of fucking evil in my opinion, but it is what it is.
it's a matter of
Uh,
perspective. It's tough to say.
but yeah, we're not gonna get into it because I could
Yeah,
fucking go on for like
yeah, hours.
forever about
We would be
the
here all night about this.
bastardization of Star Wars.
No. Yeah, let's just go somewhere else. I'm already like just losing topics because I'm thinking about
Fucking
that.
heating up. I'm heating up. uh, so we will move on to the topic, to all topics.
This one's
English. A lot happened this week. I tried my best to keep up with it. I did watch pretty much all of it, but I don't care. Um, so if anyone is unaware, which I don't know how you would be at this point, but not everyone's in the know, and hey, that's what we're here for. Um, there was something happened where someone hacked. I believe, at least from what I've gathered, somebody got hacked at Rockstar. A full build was leaked. Um, and he is slow. This guy's. It's either one individual or a group, but they've been posting leaked videos and the map and stuff like that, which a lot of people thought at first were just like stolen clips, but he proved that he is actually playing the game. Um, he's made demands which include like let's see, we can actually go ahead. No selling digital pre-orders. No selling fake DLC for single player, and preserve single player content. And don't get me wrong, all of those are awesome to try and stand up to all these companies, but this is not the way to do it. Uh, so that happened. The first couple clips came out and then started getting taken down by Rockstar and Take Two. Even those created with AI based on the existing clips. He made a website that is selling cryptocurrency called Leak Coin or something like that, and is having polls on what to showcase next. Insider Gaming confirms that a preview event just recently happened of the actual full game, and they're happening right now, or were. Nate the Hate confirms that the leaks are from last year, 2025, and the person responsible for the recent leaks threatens to continue attacking Rockstar and also Sony by imposing the three restrictions that he said. He also has taunted Rockstar themselves on Discord by saying, tagging Rockstar and saying, "I see you're online. What's wrong?" And then he just straight up turns into the fucking Riddler
Oh my god,
and
I made so many
says,
riddle jokes about this when I read it.
"Twinkle, twinkle, little leaks, showing off what no one seeks. Vice City glowing in the night, GTA fans chasing every sight. Twinkle, twinkle, little leaks."
That's some goofy shit there. Like I
It is.
I
It
gotta
is
respect
goofy.
it, but like it's also fucked up.
Oh, and then so one of the leaks, I won't describe the scenery or anything, and it's not a spoiler to the story at all.
I hope
At
so.
least I
God,
don't think so. But
I'm so
anyways,
salty.
it it basically says, like, one of the characters says, like, they don't know anything about me. I use a VPN. And that's clearly them being like, you ain't gonna find me. I'm like, dude, the brass balls on this guy. But at the end of the
Respectable
day,
stones at the end of the day. Like I gotta respect the balls on this guy as much as I hate to say it.
but at the same time, I'm like, man, these poor developers, like at Rockstar, like not the dudes up top, but the people that have been working this crunch time to get this fucking game out for this many years, and you finally are a week away, basically,
And
from
some douchebag
showcasing
just
it,
tries to fuck it all up.
and some douchebag just fucking, yeah,
Pardon my language, but like
it's
this is
awful.
this is douchebaggery at its finest. Like, come on, we've all been waiting all these years for this. Why you gotta be like this?
And the thing that gets me too is it's very predatory of this individual or entity. I don't know if it's one or more, like I said. But it's very predatory in the fact that he is having people buy this crypto coin to vote on this stuff, and
Oh,
then
they definitely
hiding behind being like, no, dude, I'm trying to help you guys. Like, yeah, physical games, preservation. And I'm like, dude, that's not why you're doing this. Well, I mean,
no, it's money. It's money.
it's
It's
probably
all
right in
about
the
the
middle, but it's
shame.
definitely money. Like,
It's money. That's all that
yeah.
is. It's
But
just that's all it's all about. I mean,
but
it makes the world go round, unfortunately, but
so
that's all that
that
is.
happened for 2 3 days, something like that. He's released like one or two clips a day. Um, so then Take Two went to court and subpoenaed Microsoft and Discord over these leaks. Um, I can't be positive because I don't really want to track it down, but I think they took the website down. Um, the Telegram, which is like some kind of social media platform of some sort that I don't know about, but anyways,
I'm somewhat familiar with it. It's like a texting IM app. It's weird.
mm, but
It's
they took
weird.
that down, which was like the only
It's
thing he
mostly
was
used
on.
by like hackers and weirdos to like avoid stuff.
So that happens. And I believe now he's responded by saying, hey, Rockstar, I have a full build of this game. It is in multiple places because I believe some streamers got a hold of him and bought it off of it, like bought a copy off of him. But he said, I have it in multiple locations already. And I have it set up where if I do not manually stop it from uploading to the internet, like if anything happens to me, it will upload because I have to manually like tell it not to.
Yeah. Which I mean,
Which is
in
like
all
a
reality, that's smart.
crazy failsafe.
It's smart
Um,
though. I
it
mean, you
sounds
never
like some
know.
shit out of fucking James Bond. Like,
It does, but like I can't deny the smartness of it because you never know what could happen when you're pulling shit like this.
but see, and here's where the advantage of us comes in, Alex,
Yeah, exactly.
is Rockstar's not going to offer me anything. They're not going to
Absolutely.
offer you anything.
No, I'm no,
So
no.
I don't have any problem discussing these leaks. So obviously we want you guys to listen, but if you don't want to know any spoilers at all whatsoever, gameplay details, etc., please go to this timestamp here.
Spoil warning. Poof. He's probably not going to put anything there, but I hope he does.
I'll just put like an ass or something.
Yeah, yes,
um,
just like a fucking butt going.
so, you've watched the leaks. Well, most of the videos now.
I've skipped and skimmed, and I've watched things that you sent me, and I must say the oh god, I mean, I hope the game's
it's
better.
it's
It
fucking
looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal, but I'm hoping that the rumor is that it's like an older, outdated version, and that the version that they're releasing is going to be better. Not saying it's
yeah.
bad, it's great, but like I'm holding on to like, wait, it could be better. Ooh, exciting.
Well, and that's the thing too is I'm
Not saying
like,
that's true or anything. I don't
uh,
know.
I don't correct me if I'm wrong, and I probably am to be honest.
Yeah.
But there was no real clipping issues in Red Dead 2, was there? Like of like,
No,
you know,
I mean,
anything at all?
it had its issues when it first came out, but they were resolved pretty quickly from what I can remember. I used to
Because
play
I
it a
did
lot,
see that a
and I don't
little. Like,
remember many, and I played it on, like, an original Xbox, mind you. So, like, I mean, not I mean, an original Xbox One, like, not like the
yeah,
S or
right.
X when I was playing it, and it ran fine. I played it again on the other ones, and it ran fine as well. Honestly, better because they were higher grade, but even on, like, the older console that would be outdated when it came out, but still like functional. Like essentially, I have like a PS4 game playing a PS5 game. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
trying to
right.
play that. It still ran fine. I had no clipping issues. I had no real lag. I mean, I had the occasional glitch, but you're gonna find that in any game, no matter what. Like especially at the frequency. Like when I say occasional, I mean like I could probably count 3 in the entirety of like the year and a half that I played the game.
But
Actually, I think I have a video of one where I, like, punched my friend and he, like, glitched out and, like, did a flip through the air on my TikTok.
I maybe saw like one clip issue at all, and it was like Jason was getting in the car, and like I think his like the gun clipped through the top of the car or something for
Yeah.
like half a second. But the only reason I ask that is I'm like, if it looks this good and this is from a fucking year ago, and they
Oh
have
my
spent
goodness. Exactly.
no, they have done nothing but polish the holy hell out of this game. I'm telling you, man, like if it wasn't a
I have to buy it
monumental,
already.
if it wasn't like a big deal before, like the game of the fucking century, let's be honest,
Yeah.
um, then it definitely is now, because from what I've seen, like the water physics, it seems like the cars are less like a Matchbox car like 5 was, and more like 4, where they have weight and the crashes, like the physics of
I
them
really
work
can't wait to
really
see the
well.
mods people make in this game too, honestly.
Oh
That's
yeah.
really what I'm excited for. You know me, I love modding games, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the crazy shit I'm gonna be able to do.
Well, you're gonna have to wait another year probably, because it
Probably.
doesn't
I'm
it doesn't come out on PC yet.
well, I mean, I'm gonna get it on PC even if I have to get it on my PS5 first.
Eventually, I will. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm a shill, but I like Rockstar. They haven't let me down yet. Well, they have, just not in terms of their quality of games.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm double dipping. Let's be honest. I'm
Yeah,
buying it
I'm
on
double
PC.
dipping.
I
Uh,
missed the train for 5 on PC when that all happened.
yeah,
So I definitely want to hop on this time.
absolutely.
Um, but yeah, the what did you think of? Well, I guess let's get the elephant out of the room. What do you think about having to get gas and work on your engine and shit? Well, not you, but like you go to a gas station, pay to have it repaired or whatever.
I personally feel like a big part of GTA is like I love the unrealism of it, but I love the realism of it. So I encourage this. I'm actually kind of like I encourage it, like having to go and get gas and stuff. I also like the fact that, like, if you go to rob a place, the person can remember your name and stuff, and encourages like actual criminal thinking, like as you should in the game. It makes it feel a lot more real.
Well,
Not even just
my
having to gas,
buddy,
even the small things like having to work on your engine. You have to do that. It's something you're gonna have to do. It's a
tried
shame.
to argue that like, I don't want to do that, all that. Like, and I totally get it. I know I sound like a dick, but
Yep.
I totally get where he's coming from. But at the same time, I'm like, how dynamic would this be? You got your fancy sports car that's like, your car.
Yep.
You go do a
Your
robbery.
baby. Yep.
You're pulling out. You speeding down the fucking highway, low on gas. Oh fuck! I gotta get out. Now I'm no longer relying on that fucking crazy fast car with probably bulletproof tires and all that. I gotta get out, rob a car. Like,
Yep. Or get ready for a crazy gunfight,
yeah, right.
which makes it like
And
it's all the more real to
it
me.
just
Like,
makes it dynamic, yeah.
yeah.
Or like, and you might even get the off chance that like, oh fuck, I just got another car and like
Yep.
this shit's almost gonna run out too.
Or if you're
But
crazy enough and good enough, maybe you'll steal a cop car.
I will say I didn't really look at it too much because I didn't think it like the UI popped up enough. But I would have to know how bad it is. Like, how far can I go before I have to get gas?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to depend on the car. I mean, if they're going that far, they're going to have to incorporate mileage, gas
Yeah,
per
I guess
mile.
that's too. Yeah, that's
Like, I
true. I
mean,
didn't even
they
think about
say like,
that.
yeah. And I mean, imagine if they took all these years to work on it, they probably did that. It's probably that deep. And that's
Yeah,
something I really encourage. Like, if this is going to be the most realistic multiplayer RPG game in the world, I expect it to be the most realistic RPG game in the world. I expect to work on my engine. I expect to have to do all this. I expect the guy that I robbed and didn't kill to remember my face.
I
You know what I
could be
mean?
wrong.
If I have my face out, if I don't put my mask on or actually like take the precautions to rob the place properly.
I
And I
think
am
it
one of the people to say
was.
like if that's
Sorry,
something you're not interested in, GTA 5 is still out there. Like
that's true.
this is what we wanted in GTA 6. This is what we begged for.
And I will say, I know it probably won't, but I, in my opinion, feel like I don't know. I'm of two minds where I'm like, play the game how it is. This is the way they intended you to play it. But at the same time, I kind of wish it was a toggleable thing. Like, do you want realism, like this amount of realism, or do you just want like a little bit? Like, you still have to
I
work out, you still have to eat and all that.
I like that. Like make it like a survival mode almost.
Yeah, like a hardcore mode in like
Yeah.
Fallout or Skyrim or whatever.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they did. Like I said,
Yeah, I
this
mean
could be
that'd be
something
cool.
from a year ago. There could be like a hardcore mode in the game. There could be a hardcore multiplayer versus a normal one. And
Yeah.
that would be really fucking cool. Personally, I would honestly, I probably, I don't know. It depends on the mood when I get into the game. Like, do I want to like sit here and challenge myself, or if I had a rough day and I just want to fucking run around and shoot cops?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I
Just
can see it being a struggle, but I feel like with the amount of time they've taken that into account of like,
yeah, I would hope so. That would be really cool if they made it like an option. I hope they do.
yeah, me too.
But I mean, if it's
Uh,
all hardcore mode, personally, I agree with it. I mean, that's what we asked for.
yeah. Um let's see. So oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I think it was the first trailer they ever came out with. I think it starts with Jason he goes in, buys some beer, whatever,
Yeah.
leaves, and then later in the trailer he goes in that same convenience store and fucking smacks somebody, like like beats the fuck
Yeah.
out of him. But I wasn't sure if that was gameplay or not, but from what I saw in the leaks, that was gameplay, and that looked
I mean, if that's the
incredible.
case, yeah, we both did the same thing at the same time. Like, if that's the case, my my brother
Which
almighty,
makes
I'm
me
buying it.
think
I'm buying it. No matter what, I'm buying it.
just the
Oh, I
way
was on the fence
that
before, but I'm buying it.
Red Dead was in terms of like how uh like everything's individually modeled and everything.
Yeah.
So he's carrying that beer out in that first trailer, and you can literally see the fizz. You know, like
I mean, it's kind of like that video you
yes,
had me watching before where that guy was flying a plane and I was looking at the buildings. Like you could see every detail. You could see cars driving up and down the highway and they were like dots. But you could still like they were still there and you could tell they were cars. Like
and the saddest
that's
part
just
is like
insane to me.
this is all like raw gameplay. What we're gonna see
Potentially from a
Thursday,
year ago, by the way.
exactly. Because from what I could be wrong, but from what the evidence that has been shown thus far, we've only seen one cutscene at all. We've not seen a single mission. We just now saw the strip club, right? Which we'll talk about in a second. Um, but
I'm ready for that.
which makes me think he has a build that he can't progress the story in. So,
That's a
but
good theory. Honestly, you might be right. But he did threaten the show story, didn't he?
well,
This is something I'm
it's
scared of.
this is where it gets muddy because a lot of misinformation has been out there about this.
Yeah.
Because the guy, he doesn't. Here's the thing. So somebody on Twitter is posing as him,
Oh,
or it is him. I don't know, but in all of his videos, it has said, "Cyberleak. I don't have Twitter." So most likely it's just somebody posing as them because they're riding the hype and they're reposting all the shit that he posts. But
okay.
the rumor was for a while that um that he was going to release the ending. Yeah. Which is fucked. Yeah, right. Like I don't care that you
Well,
show gameplay because that doesn't affect me. Just don't
I've
fucking show
waited.
story.
I've
Like
waited too long for this shit.
exactly.
I waited too long.
And on this note,
Mm-mm. Like
I don't think. I mean, obviously the court shit kind of disproves this, but as we discussed before the show,
I will
would
go
it
into
not be
media
the
silence
wild?
if that's even possible.
Would it not be the wildest shit on the planet if this was all a big marketing scheme? I mean, it
Oh
would go
man.
down as the best marketing scheme of anything ever. Period.
Without a doubt, there is not a doubt in my mind that there would be so much money made from that if that's the case.
Because I mean, really, like, at least in my opinion, yes, he's hurting them, but at the same time, what have we been talking about all weekend and all week?
That's another thing too. Like
GTA.
bad publicity is still publicity.
Yeah,
So it's like that's
but
still getting the message out there. It's getting more people listening to it. It's getting more people reading into it and
I
talking
think
about it.
this goes to show, as much as I like having the gameplay and stuff like slowly revealed, when you spend this much time on shit, you're not safe. Like,
Nope.
and especially when you announce this big fucking event. But I will say, from what I'm not going to pull from sources, it's just something that I've seen, may be true, may not be true. It seemed like he got a hold of this build, like, well, like well before any of the discless shit and all that happened, where the
Gotcha.
Netflix reveal was announced and all that. So he's been sitting on this for a while, which just goes to show that he is not doing this for the game preservation shit. Like,
No.
he probably planned to do this as soon as they said they were going to reveal. the next
He's been
trailer,
waiting for it.
gameplay,
This has been
whatever.
premeditated.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
I could see that 100%.
I do not fucking envy this guy because I don't know if you know what happened to the last guy that leaked this,
I don't want to
and that
even
was
talk.
years ago.
I don't want to talk about it. I heard it was fucked up.
He is institutionalized in a hospital, and from there, if he ever gets better, he's going to a federal prison.
See, this is the thing. There's like, I think that's why the guy is like going all the way out there to be like, hey, if something happens to me, it's getting leaked no matter what. Because I mean, like I said, look what happened to the last guy. That's like an extra.
Oh yeah,
That's why I'm like, that's a smart defense. Do I condone it? No, but do I respect the like? Do I respect the mind behind it a little bit? Yeah, he's being smart. It's fucked up, but it's smart.
not to accuse them of anything because I don't think they would actually do this.
My God.
Disclosure: do not fucking. I do you think if they could actually pull it off, which they probably could if they wanted to, do you think Rockstar would fucking kill this guy?
Personally, I
Like,
believe Steam support would kill a guy for stealing your account. So I don't put it past Rockstar at all.
they just sent in fucking John Wick.
And by the way, that's me making a joke about all the memes. By the way, I don't think Steam support would actually do that.
No. Well, Gabe
They
Newell
are very
himself.
efficient. I will say they are very efficient.
Yeah.
Got my account
Let's
back in like
see.
30 minutes.
So we have that. We got the plane, which we talked about.
I mean,
The strip
I
club.
talked a little bit about the plane. We didn't really delve into it.
Yeah, there's not much to go off of
I mean,
other
aside from
than
like the
like
expressively nice details, like you're
the
that
draw
high up and you can
distance
see
looks nice.
everything. It's oh my God. And if that's from a year ago.
Um, so the strip club. What you think about that?
Oh man, I wish I
It's
wish I was a little more prepared. I would have grabbed the keyblade, had it right there and gone boing. Brother, I'm ready
I
for
mean,
that in ways that I can't even talk about on this podcast.
not even to like gooner it, but like it did look genuinely good, like very realistic.
I 100% need to gooner it.
The lighting
Boing.
is fucking phenomenal. That's one thing. Period. I will give this game and Red Dead 2. Whatever they do in terms of lighting
Ambiance is
is
on point every time.
because the way the nighttime looks from what I've seen in this and Red Dead is like unmatched. Because
Without a
most
doubt.
games, when it's a nighttime, it's not really nighttime. Like,
No.
but in this, like it is dark, but those lights are prominent and they actually illuminate shit.
Yeah. Versus like the sky just being black and you can kind of see everything just fine.
Well, let's see if I can pull up something. Okay, we are back. So I actually
It's
just pulled something up. According to the latest GTA 6 leak, 6 seconds of real time equals 1 minute in game time, meaning a full day night cycle would be around 144 minutes. For comparison, GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 both had a day night cycle that lasted roughly 48 minutes. My guess, and this is their words, not mine. My guess is that the longer cycle could allow for much more dynamic weather system and more gradual environmental changes.
which personally I kind of
Which,
like.
yeah,
I've
I
never been
mean,
against a longer day and night cycle. Personally, when I do sit down, I like to play for like an hour or so. I'm
I,
never
I
really
d-
on for like 20 minutes anyways.
I've never minded it in like Red Dead or GTA, like day night cycle wise. But in some games, I definitely do. It
Yeah.
it's a little.
It's a
Sometimes you're
matter.
very limited on what you can do during the night.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, we covered the strip club, and then in the most recent one, he is again using a supercar. And are you not going to play? Get out of here! Get out of here! Um, so he stops at a gas station, fills up the tank, fixes his. Oh, okay. I guess he has the option to fix his engine, but doesn't. Um, Gets out, runs into the convenience store, goes behind the counter, punches out the dude. There's fucking blood splatter on the counter. Pops open the register, just starts taking the money, putting it in. But yeah, that it looks great, looked very real, and then cops show up, obviously, and then chaos ensues.
I'm just so excited for this. It looked so beautiful.
I will say
I wish I could
that
put it
is
into
one
better words.
thing.
It's just everything looks so good.
That's one thing I've noticed so far is it seems maybe it just doesn't he hasn't done enough crime yet,
Yeah.
which is a sentence that should never be said. But
There's always more crime to be done.
yeah, right. But it seems like the cops were a lot more realistic in the fact of like, if I hit a person, there's not going to be 68 fucking cop cars on my
Yeah, they're
ass
gonna have to catch,
instantly.
and I kind of like that. It's like it's more of like you've got
Yeah,
to get. It's more on a like you've got to get cost system. Someone
it's
has to call them. They
gradual.
have to respond.
Yeah.
Versus like you just slapping some guy and boom, you got a star, even if there's no cops around.
But another one of the leaks that did not come from this guy, I heard, was which is just a small detail that I don't think really matters, but I thought was cool.
Oh
If you're
yeah,
caught, like running a red light or whatever, and a cop sees you, they will actually like whoop whoop.
and try to pull you over.
I don't know about pull you over. That would be cool.
I feel like that. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be a thing. If they're gonna make it that realistic, they're gonna have to do it in the sense of, hey, if you're only doing a small crime,
I could see it happening in the story, like
I mean, it'd be cool in
like a
multiplayer
forced
too.
pullover.
Honestly, like honestly, it would make it a lot more
Well,
chaotic.
I don't know if you know this, but the guys that make or made, I don't know if it's all of them or what, but made the role playing 5M.
Oh yeah, I love the role play GTA setting.
Rockstar hired them. They have not shown anything on. Well, obviously they haven't, but they have not said a word about the online. So my theory is that the online will be closer to 5M than it is GTA 5, which would be fucking cool. Like everybody has to get
Now,
a job.
I'm about to say, forgive me, like in the sense of I could be a cop and pull people
Yes.
over and be the guy who chase.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. If you actually put real mechanics behind that, that could be so
I
fucking
gotta get
cool.
closer to the
Like
camera
if
for
you're a
this side.
cop and somebody goes to run or something, you can fucking
Like chase
call
him
in
down
backup and
and
call
like,
in NPCs and shit. Like,
or even that, just other players.
I mean, like imagine you're the ambulance
Oh my
driver,
god.
shit like that. Like
I mean,
maybe
that would
you,
be so cool to take on roles and stuff and like,
well, like you
oh
go and it's your job to go revive other players.
yeah, or
Um,
arrest them, or even be like a jailer if they have like an actual jail, like you're in jail.
I think it would be underrated, but imagine if there was a job for being like the newscast guy, like the guys in the helicopter
Oh my
running
god,
the
that would be
camera and
so
shit.
cool.
Like you have to stay on people in a
You
high
have to
speed
stand people and
chase.
like constantly talk and be like, hey, they're going down here, they're going over there. That would
And
be like
like
really intense
your
though.
shit's appearing on the TV in people's apartments and shit.
Now I feel like in that sense they would have to make their servers like really large though to
That's
encompass a
true.
lot of play. I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible though. It's possible though.
Well, not necessarily, because if you think about it,
I mean, you
that
could have
still happens
NPCs.
in GTA 5 right now. Like
Exactly, that's
if
what I
if
mean,
you're the
like, it's
person on the
possible.
server causing chaos.
I mean, it's possible, like, if you're on the server, they can fill enough roles and have enough players. If they can do that with the GTA 5 from somebody who didn't even actually work for them at the time, now that they do, now that they have their resources, they could build a
Yeah.
server that could actually encompass that, maybe, like, have, like, 100 people, like, interchange in and out, because apparently the map's supposed to be fucking massive, and
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
hey, you pick your role, you go in and you play. If it's full, you pick a different one, or you make your own character and just be a regular guy running around doing whatever. Like,
yeah,
you maybe there's
but
only,
it would
like,
be
50
cool.
roles. Maybe there's only, like, 50 roles, and the other half are just people who are wanting to play.
Or like
And that's
I don't know if
highballing
it
the
would
numbers, by the way. I wanna also disclose that.
I don't know if you would do it like an RPG would or anything, but like think of it like this. So like Call of Cthulhu,
Oh,
you
yeah.
play as like bankers and shit like that, and like you do have a little bit of stat improvement right off the bat.
Yeah.
So like maybe they could do something like that where like, I'm a Formula One race driver, so my driving is awesome, but
Yeah.
I can't really talk to people, or
Or
something like that.
yeah, or, like or, I mean,
I
maybe
guess
the
that
same
wouldn't be
can't talk to
mechanics,
people,
but
but I'm like, "I'm an ex-Marine, I was in the war," or whatever,
so my
and I'm
guns are
trying to be a
good.
security guard or something because I couldn't be a cop. Because I
But
mean,
that's what I mean. Like, are
yeah,
they gonna have backstories and shit? Like,
exactly. I mean, that would be cool if they did,
it,
but
maybe
also
I'm
then I kinda
overthinking
feel
it
like that
way
would
too
take away
much.
from, like, making your own character.
Yeah,
Like, maybe take on the role, but make your own backstory for it, like, have roles like, if you go and decide to be your role instead of your main character, you would pick, like, "Hey, this is my backstory," you would get this set of items, you would have this
yeah,
set of
that's what I'm
stuff if
saying.
you
Not
just
like
decide to pick a role, but if you decide to be as a regular player, you would just keep your regular shit and just
true,
run around, and you would have to deal with the people playing as a role.
or even then, like, do you want to? You got cops, military, paramedics, et cetera, and then you got, well, you're a regular person, and then there's the criminal branch. Like,
Yeah,
what do you do as a criminal? Like, are you a
exactly.
bank robber, or do you sell drugs, or are you
Or you a
boosting
corrupt
cars?
politician or
Man, that would be fucking crazy.
dude, if they like bring politics into it, that'd be nuts. Like in like a role, like
There's
hey,
a
like this is
fucking
the guy.
mayor of
There's a
Vice City.
mayor. I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, with the amount of time they put into it, like
Dude, they would get
anything's
assassinated so
possible.
quick because it's like,
Oh my god! But
okay,
what mean?
I'm increasing
What if
taxes.
you've got the money and you could pay people to protect you? Like, yeah, I'm increasing taxes, but I've got like 6 players who are getting like $1 million every time they
have
kill
some
somebody and protect me or something like that.
have like a dive mechanic where it's like, no, Mr. President.
Exactly, like, "I'll save you." Oh, $1,000,000, thank you. Cha-ching. Eh,
And meanwhile, like it's just some guy driving around with a fucking tank.
yep. I mean,
Oh
man,
my
the
god, I didn't even
potential is
think
so
about
great for
that.
that. The potential's
We haven't
so
even
great.
seen shit like that either. Like we have seen nothing even with these leaks,
Mhm.
man, and I fucking love it. Like we
And
haven't
that's, like, the
seen
thing too, is,
the
like, it's getting
military
me so
vehicles.
excited, but also it hasn't
The
spoiled too much.
the only plane we've seen is like a kind of a poopy one. Like I want to see the jets, I want to see the helicopters.
I wanna see the flying cars. I know they're gonna bring them back. There's no way there's not gonna be a flying car again. They
I
had 'em
want
in
to
5.
see I want to see in the fucking ocean.
Bro, I want boats.
I
I wanna
want to
go
see
sailing.
how, yes,
I wanna go sailing,
submarines.
submarines, oh, man.
Can I go surfing?
Is there enough
Like
water that I could be a pirate in this game too? I know it's not Black
that would
Flag,
be
but
badass.
that would be badass if I could just, like, get a bunch of people on a boat and just, like, ride around fucking with shit.
Let's well, I was gonna say like on the online we're just like we'll
That's what I
go
meant.
as fucking Somalian pirates.
Yep.
Just
To be fair, I'm mostly talking about the potential with online. The story
oh yeah, yeah,
already know it's gonna be great, but, like,
yeah.
ooh, man, the online, just the potential, especially if, like, it's, like, those guys, because they might even make specific servers you can join for specific things.
That's true, yeah.
It's like, hey, like these
Yeah, that would
servers
be
are
cool.
for like if you want to be a cop, and like that would also be another thing. Like it could have separate servers where you're like a cop and training as a cop, and they could have calls. And if like say if somebody like calls in another server, you could be like, okay, we'll go there, jump to that server, go kill this guy or whatever, or capture him, and then go back to our server, take him to our server, which is prison. Like they could keep
I
that as
wish it
separate
was
servers
that
and like just have like a
simple and
constant
that it
transfer in
worked
between them.
that good.
I think he
Alex?
froze. Oh no, I hope he didn't freeze.
Alex?
Dan.
What
A message.
what happened?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if he's coming back, guys.
That's no bueno.
But he's frozen on my end. Oh.
Oh wait, you're coming back.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, cool. Now you froze for me too. I was like, where'd you go? What happened?
I
even
know
texted in
you
the little
stopped in
chat.
like mid motion.
So did you. You were like literally just the same
That's funny.
thing. Okay, well, what was the last thing you heard me say? Okay, we'll just like continue then. We'll just be like technical, like a technical.
Okay. I remember now. You were talking about like some kind of like server hopping.
Oh yeah, like
thing.
the potential behind like say like if you were to go into a role like be a cop, you would go into this server, you would like
Called into
get
a different
called to
server,
other different
yeah.
servers to be cops whenever they were called, which I feel like that could be cool and feel like that's possible. I mean, it'd be
It
a lot
would be
though,
cool, but I feel like that would be way too
that would be a
complicated,
lot.
unfortunately. But
It sounds easy, but it could be a lot more complicated than I know.
But I'm wondering if maybe you're right in the fact of different servers. Like one is just your regular like how 5 is. You got your events, and then you got heists, and then just everybody killing each other.
Yeah.
And then you got the role play servers separately. Like
that would be cool.
Totally separate mode, totally separate character even.
And even with the same rules of if you break RP, you get kicked or something like that.
Yeah,
like if you're just going in there to fuck around and be a dick.
You're not banned, but like you got you can't play on the server
lobby.
for 48 hours, and you can
like
take that same character somewhere else.
Yeah. I would also like agree. Like I feel like your character should be the same no matter where you go. Even if you go into an RP server, like just like if you pick a role, just like adhere to it. Like you put on the clothes, do that.
Yeah.
Use the guns you're supposed to use, or vice versa. If you choose to take on a role, because I mean, I think even in the RP servers, you can just be like a regular person, like stealing stuff and like a regular GTA character.
Yeah.
It's just some people prefer to be the cops, and some people would like actually run like the hospitals and like everything. And you actually have to talk to them, which I think is cool.
Dude, there's just so much potential that they could do with this, because it sucks, because I was really looking forward to Red Dead's Online because of how good it feels to play that game.
I was praying for a zombies mode in that game so bad, and it just never came, and I'm so sad. I know they did like certain events and stuff, but like a straight up like Red Dead like zombie mode, like I would have bought it as a whole new game.
But I feel like with GTA, obviously you have just so much more potential in terms of, I mean, everybody's gonna fucking play it.
Zombies, I hope God give me a zombies mode in
I
that
mean,
game, please.
For example,
an apocalypse roleplay area, that would be fucking awesome.
And by the way, I fucking told you so in our first episode that you would fucking get this game, man. Like the second that gameplay came out.
I was waiting for this because I will admit, yes, he fucking did. Someone had to be on the fence for it, man. Like someone had to be.
Totally fair.
You couldn't have just been like both agreeing. I had to give something.
I
knew I was gonna want it, but I was like, it's been so long. I don't like riding hype trains, but God, this game looks so fucking good. I can't deny it.
I mean, I love that you were on the opposite fence, but I just know the pull of the shit,
Yeah.
Is
I was just trying. I don't even know. I knew I was gonna get it, but I mean, also like on my own end, I was on the fence. I'm like, man, I waited so long for this. I don't even know if I want it anymore. And then I see it. I'm
yeah,
like,
well,
yeah,
yeah,
I need
and
it.
then you
I
got
need it.
expectations, but
Yeah. Well, it's not even just the expectations. It was just the wait. It was just the
so
wait.
I,
But I'm
I
so
guess
excited
we'll
for it.
see what happens with CyberLeak and Rockstar. I guess
I
hopefully they
mean,
catch the guy.
hopefully,
To be
yeah.
honest, but
I mean, like I said, I
also,
respect I respect the smartness behind everything he's doing, but like, fuck you, brother. I hope you get caught.
yeah, yeah. It's just especially you're
Kind of
like
being
the
a
most
dick.
wanted man ever.
Yeah, like so many people are after you now. It's over.
Yeah,
I hope the money was worth it. Like I hope you can retire after you get caught if you still have your mental state like the first guy.
yeah,
Like I really hope you made enough, dude, because you're fucked.
because you're gonna need it.
You're fucked.
All right. Well, I believe that is it for our G. Well, no, actually, one more thing.
Oh goodness.
Um, an army unit. I believe. Let's see, where is it? In Georgia. Offers re-enlisting soldiers 4-day pass to play GTA 6 as long as you re-enlist for up to from 2 up to 6 years. I mean, as you're re-enlisting, so it's more of like, well, you know what you're getting into. So
I feel like it's a matter of perspective. If you're already planning on being in the army for that long
right,
anyways, or if you're trying to make the army
cool
your career,
excuse.
take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, but if you're trying to get out, playing GTA ain't worth it. If you're trying to find your way out, don't take the extra 2 years. For whatever
right.
reason you have, like, I mean, it's just a matter of perspective. Like, do you wanna be there longer? Take it. If you want an excuse to have to be there longer, take it. If you're trying to get out though, the game's fucking cool, but just run the rest of your term and get out if that's your goal.
Yeah, I agree. Uh, I mean, it's funny that you have to resort to something like that, but I mean,
I mean, I don't even really think it's a resorting thing.
no. But
I feel like it's kinda like a calling thing, like, "Hey, if you wanna be here longer, if you're a
if
real
you
soldier,
wanted
go
to,
play GTA 5, and here's a big excuse to stay for extra longer, but if you're trying to
right?
get out, just get out." That's a calling thing, like, if you don't even wanna be here, we want soldiers, you know what I mean? And soldiers wanna play GTA 5 and work and run in the army for a couple extra years.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, I'm just trying to be funny there. That none of that was serious, that was a joke. But, I mean, yeah, I get it also at the same time, like, I don't feel like it's, like, really a reaching thing, I really would just feel like, "Hey, if you're planning to be here, we'll
if
let you
you're
play
already
GTA
doing it,
5." Yeah.
yeah.
If you're already here, what's an extra couple years if you're planning on being here that long anyway? Like, if you wanna
Um,
make this your career, go play GTA 5, have an excuse to stay longer, maybe you'll make captain and make a real career out of it. Or whatever rank it is that you actually start getting paid the good
uh,
bucks and you actually wanna stay. I don't
yeah,
know what
that's
that
true.
rank is, I'm not knowledgeable. I know at some
You
point you
gotta
actually start
imagine it's
making the
like
good money. Well, I mean, not the I mean, better money that's worth staying.
the at least kind of
Mm,
gives you a reason why you're putting up with
yeah,
all the bullshit.
yeah. But I mean,
Um,
also it's a matter of perspective of why you're there. Like, why are you in the army? Are you looking for a career? Are you fighting for your country? Like, what do you want?
are you
Or are
doing
you
this for
just
a
doing it
job?
for yeah, exactly.
Right. Um, So, moving on to our last news topic, which is Fallout dev Tim Cain says we should pay more attention to bad games. Publishers often don't learn from failure because they only look at the games that sold well.
Precisely. I agree with that. Like one of the best teachers out there are failure. Whatever you did wrong, you learn to not do again. Like I feel like that's a lot of something that doesn't get looked at gaming, in gaming at least.
He said in his video for a publisher, their success is game sales. Because of that, they often don't learn from failure because they only look at the games that sold well. Gamers will frequently point to popular games and say, "We want more of that," without necessarily knowing exactly what part of those games made them so good. If they do point to bad games, they tend to point to well-known bad games. He likened the industry's tunnel vision of critical darlings, sales behemoths, and only the most prominent flops to survivorship bias. In addition to looking for common features among games that sell well, you should look for common features among games that are considered unsuccessful. I definitely think he has a point with this in the fact of it seems like people only look at what is selling well, what is consistently making money, but they don't look at what made those games sell well, and they're not looking at the bad ones and what made them bad.
Oh goodness. Sorry, I'm being assaulted by a kitty, but
So
I agree wholeheartedly. Honestly, I find a lot of hard arguments to find. I mean, I feel like uh, it's hard to put into words. Almost, it really
yeah.
is. I apologize.
Um yeah, I mean I think it brings up a good point.
He does. It's like it's hard to
Tim Cain
argue
knows
with.
what the hell he's talking about.
Nothing. He
I mean,
does. Like it's hard to like. I mean, like anything I would want to say, he kind of already said. Like I agree with pretty much all of it.
and moving on to our last topic of what we've been playing, which I will start off in saying I got to play the DuskBloods in the closed network test. I played in 2 sessions. The first session got canceled, so I played the second one, and then the third one. There's another 2 slots, I believe, tomorrow. Um, but I think this is fantastic. It's really addictive. There are, I believe, 6 different classes right now. There's supposed to be more when it releases. It started off with a really awesome cutscene of basically this lady sacrificing her life in doing so, doing a ritual which revived the first playable character, Albert, into the, I guess it's some sort of like other dimension or something. But it's where the dusk, as they call it, happens. And it's got like big red dripping moon. But anyways, that happened, and then you start in uh well, you right off the bat start off playing right after that cutscene, and it's like a little tutorial. So you go through, and then I jump down into like a church, and the second playable character, which is the, let me look up what his name is. Let's see, we got Albert, and then Bloodhound Jan, and he you fight each other. And it is clear at this point that this you're a vampire, he's a vampire, of some sort. But you fight him. I got my fucking ass beat. Um, and then he chooses to make uh make a pact with you. You know,
Yeah.
like I'll help you, you help me. Um, and then you are transported to the I think they call it the House of Night or something like that. The Dusk of Night, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's your like hub area between matches. There wasn't a lot you could really explore other than going into the courtyard and testing each person's abilities. But from there, you can either, what I did, which was play an NPC match. Each match is set up into 4 different phases. Your first phase, all you're doing is getting your companion, which I've only seen about 3 or 4 right now. All are each very different. They do different things. They give you different buffs. But the first match, you're getting companions and you're leveling you and it up as much as possible, and getting a little bit of virtue if you can, which is your kind of your match currency. Um, and from then it determines whether you move on to that next phase. And in the second and third, there are ritual sites that happen or that pop up about 3/4, maybe halfway into the match. And this is when PvP really amps up, because when that happens, when the ritual site is established, you have a thing of orbs that pops up in this area, and then another one in this area. One is gold, one is red. If I'm remembering right, the yellow is the sword virtue, which you get points for killing other players. And then the red is for killing NPCs or enemies inside of the ritual site. Good.
No, I was just listening to what you were saying, and I'm just like, damn.
And then from there, you I haven't really determined what exactly gives me virtue. I didn't really, maybe it said it and I just wasn't paying attention, but it seems like you can find it from clearing enemies. You can get it from beating bosses that are marked on the map. You can fast travel in a multiplayer game. Cool as fuck.
That's
Um,
that's almost unheard of, I think.
yeah, right.
I mean, except
And there's a lot of points that you can fast travel to. It does have a cooldown, but
I mean, that's fair.
if you want to get across map fast,
I mean, even with the cooldown, that makes it like honestly, the cooldown's
still.
fair if you're especially in that kind of game. If you're fast
So,
traveling,
so you want to make sure you're in the at top 6 for the second phase. In the third phase, you want to be in the top 3, because in the fourth phase, at least so far, from what I heard, it may have a couple different fourth phases in the full game. But for now, you load into this circular area. There's a pool of blood in the middle, and it's just you three the last 3 left. You have 2 lives each, and you have your companions, and you just fucking go at it. And when I tell you these fights get crazy, there is mid-air combat. You can triple jump. You have a like boost jump. Each person has 2 different abilities, and each person has a melee and a ranged. Albert, for example, has a Tommy gun and almost like
I
a
love me
rapier
some.
or a saber almost.
That's an interesting combination, honestly.
He can. What was his ability again? I'm trying to think. Sorry, guys. I I only played him a little bit because I was trying to try out everybody.
I wish I could
Um,
contribute, but I didn't get to play either, so I'm kind of just
wh-
sitting here.
I think so. He has basically, the blade or Rivers of Blood from Elden
Yeah.
Ring.
Yeah, yeah.
When you do your special attack, it's
Yeah,
just
that
like a
slash
wave
slash
of,
like
yeah.
blood.
So he basically has that. Um, and then the second player or the second one, Jan, he, I don't think I ever saw his second ability. No, I guess he doesn't have a second one. Okay, so he's got a big axe. He looks like he's in like pajamas, and then he has a steel helmet on.
Gotcha.
But he can command fire like a flamethrower from his hand.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh wait, no, he does have a second one. It's a blink.
Ooh.
Actually, you know what? I'm dumb.
Well.
The fire is what he has instead of a gun.
Oh, okay.
So, um, so he gets blink, which enhances his evasion, and then he has surrender to my blood, which, oh yeah, so he throws his axe into the ground and it creates like a wave of like blood slashes.
Yeah.
We have Trang Lan, which is she's like what do you call those? Like the Japanese sun hats, or the I guess maybe Chinese.
I know what
The
you're
like
talking about. I don't know the name off the top of my head.
the
I know what you
wide
mean.
brimmed.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
straw they're like straw hats, but they're wide. I know what you're talking about.
So it's her. It's a lady, like an Asian lady, obviously. And she's got some kind of like blue kind of robish gown on, but
Ooh.
she has like the kind of ring thing that like Katana uses in Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, those shing those blade fans. I don't know what they're actually called, but
Yeah.
shing, yeah.
So she can throw them, or she can just use it melee. I enjoyed her gameplay, but for my taste, you had to get a little too close to do damage.
Yeah.
But she can go invisible,
Oh yeah.
and
The hit neck
then
can compensate for that.
I
Sneak
never leveled
attacks.
up enough
Oh
as
yeah.
her, but she can summon a giant silver snake
Ooh. Ooh.
that kind of like spirals around her in
Oh, that sounds
like an
cool as fuck.
AoE.
Yeah. I kinda like that a lot too. I mean, yeah,
Um,
sneak up on somebody, pop that AoE, and just start spam
yes,
attacking them.
I did actually pull that off. I didn't get the snake obviously, but I did go
Yeah.
invisible earlier today. I fucking snuck up behind a dude and just started slashing the shit out of him.
Yeah. It seems like that it sounds like that would is what her playstyle would be like, is a sneaky, like a sneaky high DPS, like an assassin, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes, that's what I think is her advantage. Is she's everybody's fast as hell except for
Mhm.
Zork. But yeah, yeah, she was fun. Um, I didn't enjoy Jan all that much. Albert, peak. He is great. I love him. We all love Albert.
I have no idea who he is, but I'm sure he'll kill me if I say I don't love him, so
Um, and then we got Sniper Liana or Layla. Sorry,
yeah,
let me fuck this name up 6 more times.
he will.
Um, she is like a bald sniper. Half
Oh.
of her face is like fucking decaying.
Oh?
In like a large trench coat. But this is a sniper, hence the name. Um, you can literally aim down the scope, or you can just fire off in third person.
That sounds beautiful.
Um, and then she has like Baraka claws almost, and I did enjoy
Shink.
Layla a lot. the Baraka clause can kind of be a little iffy sometimes, but for the most part, I
I
had
can
fun.
imagine
It's
that's
just,
probably a last resort close range attack if someone sneaks up on you.
yeah, I think they really want you to rely on the fact that you can snipe people.
Yeah, I think it's just a last resort
Um,
tactic, so you're not just like fucked if somebody gets close to you.
so they have kind of like like Dracula, how he'll like turn into a fucking swarm of bats, go
Yeah,
here, and then come back as human.
sheen, sheen, sheen,
So
kind of.
you kind of have that, and then at least from what I noticed, it seems like wherever you left, if you were fighting just like ads in the world,
Yeah.
they would go for that spot if they hadn't already noticed you where you went,
Oh,
which was pretty cool because it kind of leaves like a little dissipate.
yeah. I see what
Um,
you mean.
and then he has a Gatling gun, which I don't think I ever got to try.
Oh, I was hoping to hear about that. I love me a good.
I know. Can't help it, man. Even on Switch 2, people are fucking dogging on me. And then
Yeah,
we
I
have
can see that.
Senator Samir Paltras, who
That's definitely
I
a good name.
really, really, really enjoyed. He has what do you, I don't even know what that would be. Um, what is like a straight, almost like a needle kind of sword, like almost like a fencing sword.
It's still a rapier, I believe.
That's what I thought.
I
But
believe it's still a rapier. I could be wrong, but as far as I can tell, even like the needle-like ones are still rapiers because
yeah.
they're really piercing weapons. You're not meant. You can get slashes with them if you got a good one, but they're really meant to stab. If you
So
have like a thick enough one, yeah,
he's very stabby.
yeah.
And he's like kind of regal, so he kind of does the like hand behind the back kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a rapier. That's fencing.
Um, so that's another thing. So it seems like in this game,
At least I
when
believe.
you charge your heavy attack, it's sometimes it can be multiple attacks.
Oh,
So like him, he will like
oh, kind of
like
like when you had like kind of like an Elden Ring when you had like that pokey sword you go. It's like ching 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 ching, like the whole
yes,
combo basically.
yes, but kind of
Okay.
similar, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best
But
way.
pretty much everybody has something like that.
Yeah, to put an image in
Um,
people's heads for people who have played Elden Ring and stuff, or other Souls games, it's kind of like that. I haven't played it, but that's the best description I can kind of come to.
so he,
I played
um,
Elden Ring, and I'm not saying I didn't. I was talking about this specific game, DuskBloods.
so instead of having a gun, he sends out like a spectral, like crow or something,
Oh,
which is
that's
kind of
different.
homing ish.
That's
Pretty
different.
cool.
I kind of like that though.
Um,
You get somebody
so
some special crow after him to finish them off if they try to run away.
his first one or first skill is a like a blood stake that comes out of the ground. I didn't find it crazy useful because it's pretty easy to dodge. However, his second one is he turns into a fucking dinosaur, runs at them, gets them in their jaws, and fucking wriggles and throws them.
Jesus,
The first
I need
video I ever
this fucking
saw of this
game.
game,
I need to play this
like
fucking game. I only have a Switch 1, but I need
it's sick.
is it just Switch 2 exclusive?
Only
Fucking
Switch 2.
heartbreaking. Fucking heartbreaking. It's,
Um, but the first video I ever saw was that last phase, and what I saw was this guy coming up, ripping him apart, and then throwing him off the fucking edge.
I need that in my
And
life,
then
honestly.
last but not least, unfortunately, I did not enjoy playing as him, but maybe I will retry again when it comes out. So, pretty much every other character has a Bloodborne sidestep, kind of. They more like kind of jump toward, like, forward rather
Yeah.
than like to the side and shit. This is a Dark Souls character, basically, in terms of its movement and shit like that. This is your big bonkety bonk. This is the only character that rolls, and it also fat rolls. He takes ginormous swings. I couldn't even describe to you what his fucking weapon is. It's like this big bulbous kind of thing. He has a fucking cannon that fires really slow. He's wearing a ginormous diving suit. But and he also has a fucking jetpack and missiles. So definitely the tank. But I did not enjoy him because he's just so different compared to everybody else, and along with literally everything he does is slow. He's slow to walk. He rolls. The gun shoots slow. He has a giant weapon that's slow. All his windups for his abilities are slow as shit too. So I didn't really like him very much. But all this to say that I think this game is fucking awesome and is, in my opinion, the best and most fluid gameplay in any Souls game so far. I feel like I am constantly on level playing field with everybody I face, rather than they played this game 1 billion times,
Without
and
a
know it
fucking
in and out. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and I hope to play even more tomorrow. And
I hope to be able to play it soon. I need to get myself a Switch too as soon as possible.
I
But
wish I could tell you I did us proud, but I didn't make it to the last round a single time.
I can't say I blame you. Those games are always hard.
I almost did it today, but I got it at the last second. I got booted out.
So you got to remember, I let you down when Elden Ring Night Ring came out. I barely made it to the last thing on my own before you got in there, and we had to play together. And then we finally beat that fucking boss after like 20 fucking tries. Finally got
Yeah.
a good random with us. Oh, no, we got a person that actually communicated, and then we beat him.
Yes. Yeah.
Instead
that's
of getting
true.
a random that just ran off and then God knows what and died.
Yeah, that's another thing. It in this game, at least, maybe not Zork, but everybody else, it seems like there's not like a specific character that like nobody wants to play because they're ass.
Yeah. There's definitely they're all diversively good in their own ways. Maybe that's not the greatest way of saying it, but like they're all great in
I
their
knew
own
what you
ways.
meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the viewers know what I meant.
But yeah, Alex, what have you been playing lately?
Oh, give me 1 second to pull it back up because the name is great. It's a great game, but the name's kind of hard to remember because it's a little long. Let me find it.
Are you mayhaps talking about the Lantern of the Laughless Saint?
That I am, and I've been attempting to play a good chunk of it. I didn't get as much in before this episode as I had initially wanted. However, I can't say I got a good hour and a half into it, and any NPC I talked to had plenty of story, plenty of things to say. The world is interesting. It is drawing me in. And then when my buddy Dan hopped in for a little bit, we got to try out a lot of the combat. And honestly, it feels very fluid. It feels very old Bethesda. Like it feels like I'm playing Morrowind with my buddy damn near. But I would say with slightly better combat, I
But
would
good.
argue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
in
mean, no,
terms
no,
of,
no, no, no,
you know what
no,
I
no.
mean?
No, I'm about to say no. Morrowind was great. I love that game. I'll die on that hill. But I will say the combat was definitely better and a lot smoother. And it didn't feel like it was a dice roll every time you swing your sword. You like if you hit him, you hit him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk more about it. I wish I had more to say about it aside from the fact that it feels like an old Bethesda game. There's a lot to learn, and it's definitely an interesting story.
It
And it's multiplayer. It seems you can have as many people as you want in it too. It doesn't seem to have a limit. I don't know if there is or isn't. I assume at max 4, but I haven't tested the
yeah,
limits
you
of that,
gotta
and it's not
imagine.
really, like, openly definitive. It says you can invite friends, and it doesn't really tell you when to stop, so I imagine you can just keep inviting people, at least until a point that the server breaks.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Um,
I could be wrong,
yeah,
though,
but
probably max 4.
I think I put. I just looked it up. I put like basically 4 hours in. Because I've been playing it too. I think it's really fucking fun,
It
and
is.
if you are waiting on Elder Scrolls 6, I'd say give this game a shot
It's
because
definitely the game
it
that it'll give you what you're wanting almost a little bit.
it feels
It
like
feels like a
a
Bethesda game.
Bethesda game, and ironically, far less buggy.
I can't deny that either. Like,
I
Bethesda's
have
known
had
for its
some,
bugs,
but
but and some of them are funny as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you. One of my favorite ones is the fucking dragon that would go into a river and then back into the sky. And like that was one of
uh,
my favorite bugs. It happened to me and it was hilarious. I died laughing when it happened. It was just so
so
funny to watch.
I had I got stuck in a rock one time,
Oh
and
god.
then I walked through the wall a little bit last night when I was playing with you.
Oh yeah.
Um,
You managed to
and
climb up a
then
little bit?
yeah, but it was like it wasn't enough to where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm stuck forever. It was
Okay.
just more like I walked behind this rock and I probably wasn't supposed to, and I could see inside of the world.
You found like a little yeah, I see what you mean. But I mean,
But
if that's the worst of it,
and
it's a
then I
great
had
game. I
a
mean, for the fact that it's like $17 too.
which is on sale. Usually it's 20,
Yeah.
but either way.
Either way, I mean, like, still,
Um,
that's cheap. It's good. For the game that it is and what I've seen, it's more than worth the price.
and from what I understand, this is a prequel to their full game. I'll actually,
Oh yeah, let's shout out the full game because I wanna try that out too, but I wanna finish the prequel first, or at least get as far as I possibly can in it.
yeah, I'm gonna shout out the dev too, which is Nerve Labs. They are developing and publishing it.
And it is amazing.
But the full game, which does not have a release date yet, is called The Holy Fool.
Ooh,
And
well
I would assume that is why we're kind of just stuck on this island in this one.
I mean, the island's not small by any means, though.
No, it's ginormous.
Yeah, like, we're talking like a Japan-sized island, like, there's plenty of
Yeah,
adventure.
it's
It's not
very
a little
big.
island.
Um, it's definitely one of those games where if you walk around the wrong corner, you're gonna find a level 13, and you just walked off the boat. You know,
Yep. Me and Dan got lucky because we were together and we encountered a lot of level 13s. I happened to pick a race that started off with a spell, and we had found some good weapons, and we kinda just would spam the fuck out of it with everything. I
yeah,
also will say, like, I didn't get a lot of into the magic. I got, like, a basic ice blast spell right now, and man, I love that thing. It sucks, though, because when you do play with your friends, you can damage each other. There was a couple times
yeah.
where Dan ran in to fucking hit him, and I just shot an ice blast and accidentally hit and killed Dan, but the revive system's quick, you just run over, hit the button, and he's right back up.
Well, and that was kind of the problem. Is like I have this big ass sword, and I could run in and do hella damage real quick. But if I run in, I'm getting fucking hit multiple times by the guy behind me, you, and the guy I'm swinging at.
Yep. Even if I'm using melee weapons, there's a chance that we accidentally hit each other, which sucks. It
Yeah,
requires some focus and coordination to, like, which I kind of like. It requires team thinking. You can't just rush in and "Oh, my buddy's there. Let me throw a nuke at him," and him just
yeah.
be fine. No, he's gonna die. He would die too if you're
And
thinking realistically.
I did confirm right before this,
Mm,
actually, that save that I saved on your world,
yeah.
that is specific to you,
Okay,
to
so
your world. So
you can't get on it without me.
well, I can't take my current character with all their shit and come to
Gotcha.
your world.
But you can still look like your current character. You can
Yeah,
take your current
yeah,
character in their
because that was
appearance.
still my character. Yeah,
Yeah.
Actually, I
And I
don't
mean,
think it
items
even
are
gave
very
me an
common
option.
there. Like, it's really easy to, like, get items. You really don't have to buy shit. If
Yeah.
you walk around enough, you're gonna find you could literally just find a door that, like, nobody cares about you going in, open, like, 4 chests, and come out with, like, a full set of
Yeah.
armor and different weapons. That's what I did. Just find a random place, opened it, no one cared that I picked the lock. There was no red they now, I will say there are areas where you're not supposed to steal, and there are where you are. I
Yeah.
just happened to find one that no one really cared about, apparently,
There
and
was
there was a bunch of cool
one,
shit there.
fuck, where was I going with this? I don't know. But where I'm at, I think I have like 3,000 gold right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
just because I keep
I have a bunch too.
exploring.
I'm coming
I
back.
I just keep exploring, killing everybody, taking all their shit, coming back because you can only fast travel there. It seems like so far,
Yeah, which that's
selling all
probably the
my
only
shit.
grief I have is, like, you can only fast travel back to, like, the main city you started at least so far. I
Yeah,
can't
it
do
is kind of
that
annoying
the entire game.
because
Maybe it's like if I find a different city, I could fast travel there too. But, I mean,
there,
I kinda liked that you could fast travel to I wish you could fast travel to landmarks you find because 'cause they'll still mark them on the map
yeah.
if you're there, and it won't let you fast travel.
I think I only found. Well, I haven't found it yet, but it's marked on my map. There's one other city, I think, and that's the like lizard people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Which,
I
by the
feel
way, the
so
races
bad.
are interesting too.
So I did a side quest in the
Okay.
beginning. I caught another. I'm playing a kitty, and I saw another kitty stealing, and I was like, "Hey, like that, that's bad." So they gave me their shit that they sold to give back to people. Well, I kind of forgot about reverse pickpocketing, so I accidentally told somebody like, "Hey, blah 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 has been stealing shit. Here's this back." And the fucking guard immediately went and just killed her. I'm sorry.
You traitorous bastard. You gave
And
that person another chance just to rat him out and kill him.
the sad part is, I'm pretty sure she was like, "Okay, like you can go give this back, but don't say I stole it the first fucking person I meet." I'm like, "They're stealing shit."
You fucking rat. You dirty traitor. I will never have you on my ship.
I couldn't figure it out. I didn't think about it logically, and I was just like, "Well, I don't know how to solve this quest, but like, this is taking up inventory space. Please take this from me."
Yeah, exactly. I can't blame you at the end of the day, but it's still funny as fuck.
But yeah, it's a blast.
Oh, yeah. I
I
loved
will
it.
keep up with it as long as I can, but we all
I
know
can't
that
wait.
some September apocalypse is coming.
Yeah. Oh my god. I picked the worst time to need a fucking car because it's gonna be really hard to save money this month, especially with everything coming.
Well, do what you have to, and I'll carry us if I need to.
I will attempt. I will attempt. I mean, I picked up a lot more fucking hours, so I should be fine.
But all right, unless you have anything else that you've been playing, I believe that is the end of the show. It's time for you guys to go the hell home. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, why you keep listening to us nerds for so long?
But seriously, thank you guys, and thank you to all the new people that
Yep.
have come to sit beside us
Thank you to
at
all of
the
our
bonfire.
supporters. 100%.
Um, thank you for everyone that's watched our reels so far. We have one
Yep.
that's almost broke 1,000 now.
The
Um,
TikTok views and likes have been great too, guys. We appreciate it. I would love for some more followers on the TikTok, but I can keep promoting it on mine, and we'll keep getting our likes and stuff. But follows are always greatly appreciated, and we appreciate all of our supporters.
yeah, and thank you for all the support thus far. This has been episode 7 of Beside the Bonfire. Catch us Thursday at hopefully around 9 o'clock, is what I'm aiming for, right
Yeah,
around when all that stuff releases on YouTube.
exactly.
And we'll go over it and we'll have a good time. And then it'll be our first fun live stream. I'm sure there's going to
Yep.
be 6,000 hiccups, but we will try and figure that out beforehand.
I'm sure we'll have one viewer the whole time, but we'll still be there.
Thank you guys for watching and listening, and don't forget to rest because there's shit out there. All right,
I've been laying here. I've been laying here the
you
whole
need your
time.
health.
Exactly.
Rest beside the bonfire. Goodbye, everyone.
Stay safe.